Welcome to the email list explosion. The lights feel so extra. I love it. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hi, I'm Susie Holman, and I'm here because I put off my list for an embarrassing amount of time. Years and years of not building my list, thinking, I have followers on Instagram. I'll be just fine. They'll follow me anywhere. Woo! Till I'm a mother of a couple kids, 4. I'm like, this hamster wheel, I feel like I need to get off of this. My content is expiring in 24 hours, and less than 6% of our Instagram following is seeing the stuff we actually put out there. I don't know about you, but that is not good enough for me. Now, back then, I'm like, this is great. This is plenty. What more could there be? There can be so much more. Your email list really is your greatest asset, and it's embarrassing probably for all of us that we haven't done it yet. But my goal through this quick class is to get in and show you just how easy it can be to get started, what you need to know and do to start growing your list like a weed. I am now a serial seven-figure entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses. One of them is Susie School, where I teach women how to grow their businesses online using Instagram and email and all the good stuff. I also co-founded a menstrual cramp company. If you have cramps, Jovi. We were able to, with our Jovi launch, I was featured in Forbes for having a $1 million launch in less than 4 hours. It was the most epic day of my life. There is no way, not a chance in heck, we would have been able to pull that off without an email list. Let me tell you, I was late through the game. I was a cocky AF influencer who didn't think she needed an email list. So I was like, okay, I gotta make up for years of being behind on this in a matter of months. Can we do this? Yes, we can. I want to show you that you can really get this thing to take off using what I'm going to teach you here today. The desire is not that you're just sending emails to friends. The desire is that you have a business that is growing, customers and clients that you can actually get in touch with, that are seeing your stuff, and that you can build a relationship with them to lead for years and years and years to come. Anything is possible when you have an when you have an audience somewhere that knows you, likes you, and trusts you. But when you have an email list, it's not on rented land like it is on Instagram and other platforms. It's yours. You own it. I actually sold my email list. I had a photography studio, and I sold my email list for 6 figures because it's that valuable. So we got to get it. We got to get this going, right? Less than 6%. I already told you that. 24-hour lifetime span. Can we get off this hamster wheel for the actual love? Let's get the freak off already. So how does this work? We got to serve before we sell. We don't just get to show up and be like, hi, I'm Susie, and I want you to take my $8,000 retreat. No, we're not doing that. We are serving. We are serving. We are serving. We are starting a relationship, and we're providing them value in exchange for being your friend, in exchange for their content and hearing from you, and hopefully gaining a trusted place in their life. How do we do it? First, we got to start with a freebie, also known as a lead magnet, whatever you want to call it. This is your punch. This is what we're going to do is we are going to give them a very clear transformation with this freebie. I am not going to lie to you. There's so many actual crap freebies out there. You could not pay me to exchange my email list for some of the freebies that are out there. How can yours be different? One of the things that stopped me from building an email list for so long was because I was like, I don't have any value to give. I don't know. Do they want to see my outfits? I'm an influencer. I don't know what they need. We all have things that we can provide to others to create a transformation. If you are a product company owner, if you own a salon, if you are in the service industry, we all have things that can solve a problem for our clients. Little things, big things. But what the great thing with freebies is you can start with something little and prove like, hey, I can do this. I can really help your life. So how to do a good freebie is to have a clear transformation. With this freebie, you are going to go from X to this place to Z, to I don't even have my email list started, to I have my first 100 subscribers. Paint a clear transformation and be able to give it to them off the bat. Here's the deal. It's got to be relevant to your ideal client, and what you are trying to sell them in the long run. So think through the strategy of like, okay, what journey do I actually want these new friends to go on with me, and where is a good starting point that I can start them? So as you think through freebies, what you want to think of is, this is your first impression. This is like, hello, it's me. Do you like me or hate me, or do you want to leave this webinar immediately? Hard pass. There's too much pink. You're going to know right off the bat in providing a freebie. That's why we want to lead with our very best first impression. Lead with something that actually packs a punch. Think to yourself, what kind of freebies do you love the most? We got quizzes going around everywhere like it's a disease. We got workshops. We got templates. One that I love recently is job descriptions. There are guides. I also love a good case study. Anytime anyone's like, you can peek under the hood of my business and I'll show you the behind the scenes of my launch, I'm like, dun, 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 dun. I love a good case study. Those are the kind of freebies that I like. What can you think through in the past 6 months have you downloaded that has been of really good value to you? It's got to be worth exchanging their email for. It has got to pack enough of a punch that they're going to give you that valuable time and space in their inbox. So let's go over a couple of freebies at a couple different levels of intensity for you to create. Say you're a podcaster. You're probably getting asked all the time in your DMs, like, what mics do you use? Do you have lighting? Where do you record? So a great idea is to create a free download is, these are the podcasting tools I use. An incredible way to grow your list on social media is every time someone asks that, you say, boom, here's the link to my freebie where you get their email in exchange for answering their questions. Or you can do what I did for way too long, was just like, here's 20 minutes of my time. I'm going to type it out every time. No more. No mas. That's a really quick and easy, is some sort of a free download of tools and tips that you use. I personally would not use this as my main money maker lead magnet. I would use this as one that I could throw up quickly on social media, because I would want something a little bit more juicy to get people to really, really come in with me. I love Marie Forleo. She's epic. She's great. She's a great woman. She has a free audio training. Get instant access to a free audio training that will change your life fast. I also love Pat Flynn. He's such a great podcaster. This is juicy AF. These are my kind of freebies that have me clicking my email like crazy. Join Pat Flynn's 1-hour webinar to learn how to start your online course. Quizzes, epic. Also love Kathy Heller. Take the Passion Finder quiz. It's no accident that the book she sells is How to Quit Your Day Job and Pursue Your Passions for Profit. This is a perfect leader in her to the journey that she is going to epically take them on. What can you think of that would be easy for you to create but of high value to your ideal clients? A checklist can be super awesome if it's juicy enough. It's got to be able to paint a transformation. Remember, I thought these freebies are going to take me forever. I can't do this. Using Canva, use your eyeballs. Look around. What are people making that you're like, that's cool. I think I would like to create something like that that applies to my niche and my ideal person, and I'm just going to hold myself accountable to do it. So the next question is how do you actually get people to opt in to your freebie using social media? One of the tools that's worked really well for us, especially when we're deciding, like, should we do this freebie or this freebie? The answer is do both. You're going to go to your Instagram stories, you're going to split it up, and you're going to say, okay, which list do you guys want to see? Say it was back when I was an influencer. Do you want to see the list of where I shop for home decor and the best coupon codes alive right now? Or do you want to see clothes with links and coupons? And then when they click and they vote for, I want to see the home decor shopping list, you're going to be able to see all of their names, in which you can say, awesome, Jenny, here is a link to the freebie. Thank you for helping me decide. If you really want to check that out, here is the link. Awesome. You send them the opt-in that we just created. Boom, another person on your list, and you are giving them so much value. They're like, sweet. Another great way to segment your audience. Maybe you've got people that are interested in recipes, and you also have people that are interested in gut health, and you're going to nurture them different ways. On and on we go to different offerings. So there's a great thing right now called ManyChat. ManyChat is another platform I love. I kind of sound like a salesperson for other people's platforms right now. They're just really great tools. So what I did and what I recommend you do is create a reel. This was just a random reel about checking data and analytics. And this was one of my quick little freebies that I had already created, that I was already using in my business, that said, hey, are you interested in using my tool I use to check and track my Instagram analytics? If you want this workbook, comment the word workbook and we will send it to you. So then our lovely little bot of ManyChat, that little octopus guy up there, he sends an auto bot that gets them to fill out the form, to get their email, and then you send them the freebie. But here's the deal. You don't actually need to go as crazy as paying for a platform. You can just, okay, they said the word workbook. I'm going to go manually send them the link and do everything myself. As you're just getting this up and going, we just got to get some subscribers on the list. So working this into a constant part of your social media strategy, now that you know this, you're going to start seeing it everywhere, is a way to provide value in exchange for their email. But also, you get a lot of great engagement because people are like, it goes deeper than cute shirt. They're like, whoa, I actually need that. I'm so stoked she's giving that away for free. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. These are just some behind the scenes of what ManyChat looks like if you want to get into that. My friend Stacy Tushel, she did such a smart thing, and I wanted to show you what she did. She said, if you are a CEO and you're needing an executive assistant, you can use my job description when you're hiring. Why this is so freaking genius is because she's calling in the right people. They are people that are on the path of like, I need an assistant. They're not super beginner. They're past having multiple assistants, right there in her ideal niche. She had like 1,100 people want that, myself included, for the executive assistant. I do have multiple. Love, love, love. Just a really genius way to do it. So what do we do if no one's opting into this bad boy? Like, cool, Susie, my email list is growing at negative 400 miles a minute. If no one is opting in, it's not juicy enough for exchange. People are like, yeah, that doesn't really do it for me. That's not even worth the 6 seconds of typing my email in. So maybe you don't need to redo your whole freebie, but maybe you need to redo the marketing of your freebie. Maybe you need to call to a pain point that you can actually help solve, to give that people that I am interested in that. I have a problem. I see that might be one of my solves. The next question is, how many of these do I have to make? How many of these options? I made one 2 years ago. These days on social media, how to get that 24-hour rat race that we're all in, this hamster wheel, how to have that go longer, is that we are going to leverage those posts that we do, like we did with, say, commenting the word workbook or executive assistant, and to get people on our list. So as many as you can think and crank out, because it can be as big as a 1-hour webinar training that lives on your website forever. It could be as simple as, hey, here's a quick little download that I'm already using in my business. I recommend doing a strategy of any and all. The thing is, you got to take time to make it an intentional part of your social media strategy. You got to think through like, okay, I'm going to create these tools this month. These are the tools that I'm going to push again and again and again to serve my people. How intentional, if you're being honest with yourself right now, are you being about growing your email list? We got to be better, right? Myself included. There's always room to grow and grow. But let me tell you why you want to do this. It's because once you have these people, your nervous system gets to take a little bit of a break, because you can step off the hamster wheel knowing, hey, my customers, my ideal clients are there when I need them. But I know why you're not doing it is likely because the technology freaks you out. You're like, I don't have an assistant, or my assistant's too busy, and I don't really want to add another freebie because that'll take too long. I already have one. I haven't updated for 36 months. Listen, I'm going to play a little thing here that took me 3 minutes and 26 seconds to make a freebie with the lander. By the way, you don't even need a website to start getting emails. There really is no excuse. Let's play this, and I'm going to show you using my favorite platform, which is Flowdesk. It's just so gorgeous to receive emails from them, how to do it. Let's see how easy it can be. You just how easy this is in Flowdesk to create your first lead magnet. So you're going to go in here to Flowdesk. You're going to go to Audience, and then create a new segment. So this will be your new list. Yay, we're doing it. So these are the people you're going to be sending it to. Then I want you to go to up here in this corner to Forms. You are going to go New Form, and you are going to make a full page. A full page. You don't even have to have a website to be able to send them to this. You just have to be able to use this one little thing. So they have all these gorgeous ones that you can go with. I love that one. So then we're going to go customize it. Using the new segment we just created, we are going to say, here's the link for my opt-in. Link for my worksheet. And then it will say, wow, can't spell worksheet. Worksheet. Make that a little smaller. I don't love that. You're going to tell them what the worksheet is about, saying that once they put it in their email, that it will be downloaded right to their email. We're going to change the photo on this real quick, make it look nice and branded, and that looks pretty good to me. So then we are going to go and we're going to publish it. No, we don't want a double opt-in. No, I don't really care to be notified. Maybe you do. And then after this form is submitted, you could send them to your webpage, or you could just say, yay, success. Once again, you do not even have to have a website in order to enable your freebie. This is what you can post directly to social media. This link, you can share it on Facebook, you can share it in emails, you can share it, text it to your mom, whatever. It's that easy to do your first freebie. Then what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna publish this. Yay, I'm viewing my form. Ta-da! How long did that take us? 3 minutes to create the first link to our freebie. So then you gotta go into your emails and actually attach the freebie, which you also do, of course, in Flodesk. So we're gonna get out of this bad boy. Then we are gonna go into workflows. So we're gonna begin a new workflow. So look, it has it set up so perfectly for you. Welcome sequence. And you're gonna just go in here and you're gonna customize it. You're gonna give them the link, the download in this first email that you send them. The trigger is then gonna be that they signed up for the segment of your new list. So once they get that, they automatically start getting these emails that are so quick and easy to type up. I just wanted to show you just how easy this process is. It should not be super overwhelming, so don't let yourself get stuck on it for another 5 minutes. That's too easy, right? Literally, sadly easy. If I would have watched that video 5 years ago, I would have been like, oh yeah, I can do this. So I just wanted to show you exactly how easy it can actually be. There really aren't very many excuses to why you can't get it done. So then we're going to get into the email nurture sequences. What we are going to do is we're going to warm them up. We're going to tell them our story, the relevant parts of our story. Not just like, I am Susie, I have 4 kids, I have a great life in Arizona. No, the relevant parts of our story where they can see themselves in the transformation that we have undergone. We recommend if you're launching something, say you're launching an online course, that's something I love to teach, is how women can launch, they can make and launch their online courses. We recommend at least a list of 300 people before you go to course launch, because that's just gonna help you out greatly. This should take you around 1 to 3 months. I know you can do it in 1. I know you can do it in 1. Think through some awesome freebies. Also, if you're doing an online course, that you could maybe pull from course content. Then it's me. Hi, I saw you on Facebook. That's why you're probably in this training, because I paid to be able to get you here. I want to help you. You are my people interested in this. And this training can run for you 24 hours a day, 365 days, an actual year, getting people on your list. Incredible asset. If this has been helpful, I am Susie Holman. You can follow me online on Instagram. I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm just really grateful that you're here, and we gotta get that list growing. I hope you understand that it's not that hard. And if you're interested in where is this epic stage that she's standing on? Why is there a giant LED behind her? We have a really, really cool studio. If you want to have access to it, give us an email at hello@susieschool.com. Go and grow your list.